you would find in my fridge and the leftovers you'll find in yours. So what I've got is some meats here that I'm going to make with my fried rice. And I did, because the theme is, of course, leftover vegetables, I did manage to find this stick of celery right down the back of the crisper there. It has got a bit of a bend to it.
Right out of 1996, that
Exactly.
one, isn't it? Yep.
So what we're going to do is make Richo's version of a fried rice. I'm going to get you to crack 4 eggs straight into that little bowl there. In the meantime, I'm going to slice this onion nice and fine. Now, the thing about a fried rice is everything sort of has to be cut up nice and fine like this. So that way it cooks really, really quickly. And the other part of it is, to have a good fried rice, you do have to use rice that you've used the day before. It sort of separates really well.
It does.
It's really nice in a fried rice.
I always cook too much rice anyway. Like, friends are around, so there's always a little bit of extra going around.
You have to have leftover rice. And I have a young boy, his favourite breakfast in the morning is actually rice. So if we do have any rice, we'll just put it in the microwave for just a minute. It gets nice and hot. I know it sounds a bit wacky, but that's what he chooses.
That's very cultured of him. I like it.
You've got 4 eggs that go in there. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of soy sauce in there and a tablespoon of dark soy sauce as well. There we go. In it goes. And that's going to flavour the eggs. What I like is a little omelette to put through the fried rice.
I must admit, it's my favourite part for fried rice. I love that little sweet omelette part.
You've got to have that. And have a little bit of soy sauce in that makes it delicious. Now, my fry pans here, what I'm going to do is put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil and some in this pan here. We're going to use this one to fry the omelette. And I'll grab that off you, Rosie.
There we go.
And what we're going to do is pop it straight in here. There's a little bit of heat in there, not too much. It's on a medium heat. And what I'll do is I'll make sure I get all the egg out of that. Just stir that round just a little bit like this. And you get an omelette that will form beautifully. And you can see we're using a really, really nice non-stick pan. Nothing will stick to this at all. Give that bit of a tap like that. It's like the bell sounds, isn't it? Then what I'm going to do is throw the onion, the garlic and the ginger into the pan to get it frying. In the meantime, if you can chop up some of that spring onion and the coriander for me, what I'm going to do is take the rind off the bacon here, which I think is a fantastic part of it. What I'll do is I'll peel it off like this, and I pop it into the fry pan like that, so it renders.
I knew that wasn't going to go far. Yeah.
There's not a single scrap of bacon that gets left over or goes to waste in my house. I can assure you of
Leave
that.
no one behind.
No, not at all. Now what I'll do is I'll cut this bacon into little strips like this, and you can see it's lovely fatty bacon. The fat's what gives it its flavour. It just makes it so delicious. So
If you're
what
going
I'll
to do it, have the good stuff, right?
You've got to use the good stuff. And I'm going to pop this piece of bacon right here in front of you so that you can just keep your eye on it for me, so it doesn't sort of wander off anywhere.
Noted.
Now I'm just going to cut this into a nice little dice, really easy, straight through there like that, and then I just turn it on its side here and just chop it all the way through. It's a nice, quick, easy way to cut it, nice and fine, so it heats up, goes nice and crispy, and flavours my fried rice beautifully. In it goes. What I'll do is I'll give it a bit of a toss like that to get it all frying off nicely. Now you can see I'm using a big flat pan, which actually holds all the heat, which means I can cook a little bit more. Some people like to use a wok, but for me, a flat pan like that is perfect. Now this is the lap chong, which is the Chinese sausage, and there's always some of this hanging in the fridge. It lasts forever, and it's got a nice sweet flavour that works really well. Now of course, if you've got some leftover sausage from the barbecue on the weekend, some lamb sausage, some pork sausage, some beef sausage,